year, millions of whales, birds, seals, and turtles die because they mistake plastic for food or because they get trapped in it as it floats in the ocean. With environmental concerns becoming more relevant, I've decided to look for ways that I can reduce my impact on the environment. As a result, I have read several articles regarding recycling and found that one of the easiest ways to reduce my impact is regarding plastics. In 2017, the article titled 25 Reasons to Use Recyclable Grocery Bags from ReuseThisBag.com explains that the average American goes through 6 shopping bags per week. With a population of roughly 300 million, that means 1.8 billion bags are used and discarded of in America every week. This waste that is produced from the use of these plastic bags is detrimental to both the environment and the wildlife and is in large part avoidable. In this presentation, we'll discuss plastic bag consumption, the implications of plastic bags, alternative options, and some measures that are being taken to reduce plastic consumption levels. If you look at this chart here, you can see that plastic bags, plastic sacks, and plastic wraps consume 30% of the world's plastic, while other plastic packaging consumes almost 37% of the world's plastic. Plastic bags were introduced in the 70s as a means of making shopping easier for the consumer and have only skyrocketed in use since. According to a 2017 article titled The Problem with Plastic Bags, published by biologicaldiversity.org, roughly 500 billion plastic bags are consumed every year worldwide, and a fifth of those are consumed in the US. According to a 2017 article titled Pros and Cons of Plastic Bags, published by plasticversuspaper.org, 80% of Americans choose plastic over paper, with the American family taking home an average of 1,500 plastic bags a year. With plastic bags being used by so many today, it's important that we understand what exactly we're committing to when we choose to use a plastic bag. The average lifespan of a plastic bag is 12 minutes, and with only 3% of plastic bags being recycled, the rest are left to take up space elsewhere. If you look at this visual aid, you can see that from 1960, when there was virtually no plastic bags being used, to 2015, it went from almost no plastic bags taking up space in the landfill to over 25 million tons. The most consumed plastic bags are 35 million tons, and only 10 million of those aren't in the landfill. According to a 2015 article titled What's So Bad About Plastic Bags, published on onegreenplanet.org, in some parts of the world, such as Manila and Bangladesh, the litter is so thick that it produces blockages that have led to frequent and severe flooding. When plastic bags are thrown away, they clog sewage and storm drains, as well as entangle and kill an estimated 100,000 marine animals yearly, according to the same 2017 article that I referenced before titled The Problem with Plastic Bags. Once these bags begin to break down, they degenerate into toxic microplastics that sit in our oceans and landfills for up to 1,000 years. In addition to the strain these products themselves cause in production, it is both harmful and wasteful. According to the 2015 article, The Problem with Plastic Bags, published on biologicaldiversity.org, Americans use 100 billion plastic bags a year, which requires 12 million barrels of oil to manufacture. Another way to look at it is that the production of 14 plastic bags is equivalent to driving 1 mile. With more and more people beginning to recognize our high level of plastic consumption as an issue, some states and even whole countries have begun to take a stand. According to a 2018 article titled Let's Bag Plastic Bags, as of January last year, the European Union responded with its first countrywide strategy on plastics. This plan aims to clamp down on the single-use plastic items that we use and ensure that they are fully recyclable by 2030. A website titled ReuseThisBag.com released an article titled Where are plastic bags banned around the world in 2016. From this article, I learned that there are only 2 states in the U.S. that have completely banned plastic bags, and those are California and Hawaii. In addition to this, there are only 4 U.S. states that have mandatory recycling programs. And in addition to that, plastic bags are banned in 32 countries, with 18 of those countries being in Africa. Even with all of these negative aspects, people still continue to use plastic bags for the few positives. One of those being that plastic can be used more than once. And while this is true, many opt out of doing so. In addition, many stores offer reusable cotton bags as an alternative, and these prove to be more durable over time anyway. Plastic bags take up less space per unit in a landfill. Again, this may be true, but paper and cotton decompose much faster. According to a 2017 article titled Pros and Cons of the Plastic Bags, debate on dumpsters.com, plastic bag production is more eco-friendly. The ratio of plastic bag to cotton bag disposal proves that cotton are better in the long run because plastic are disposed of more frequently. In summary, plastic bags have negative implications that last longer than the 12 minutes you have them. Regardless of the few positive aspects of plastic bags, there are several implications to both the environment and the wildlife in it. It takes several years for plastic to decompose in a landfill, meaning that the plastic that we dispose of today will still be here several lifetimes from now, meaning that small changes we make today, such as using more recyclable bags, can help the environment of the future. The easiest, most affordable thing you can do is purchase reusable grocery bags. They are made from a wide variety of environment-friendly materials. They come in several different designs, and they last a lot longer than the 12 minutes of a plastic bag.